Hi, I'm Great Tiger, and welcome to my Thorek Ironbrow playthrough part 21. So, if you recall from the last episode, we were fighting off the remaining settlements of Clan Eshin, and we have a few left to deal with in the Darklands. So we see we've got Mount Greyhag. I think there was another one. Not quite sure what it was, but I was fairly certain there was another one. It might have been a little bit further north. So we've got to hunt down their remaining settlements. So if we look at the diplomacy, we can see that they've still got quite a few left. So I'm hoping that they're not too far away. If they're the other side of the map, then that's going to be really annoying, because they're one of the victory conditions is to defeat Clan Eshin. And to be honest, if they are the other side of the map, excuse me, it's just my phone. If they are all the way at the other side of the map, I don't know if I'm going to continue to play just to get over there to wipe them out. So hopefully we encounter them just up north. Or perhaps, who knows, perhaps they're out in the western sands, perhaps out in Araby. We'll send scouts out both ways to see what we can find. It's a real shame that I cannot determine where he is. We can see he's at war with Sylvania, so that kind of leads me to believe he might be up in the mountains up here by the Empire. He's at war with myself, and he's at war with Karakazul, so he's not at war with too many people. So it might be tricky to hunt him down. So apart from dealing with the rats, we also have to deal with the Dark Elves to meet our victory conditions. So they've spread throughout the World's Edge Mountains north. So they've got about 4 or 5 settlements, I think, that we'll need to wipe out. And then, of course, they've got a couple of settlements out here in the Dragon Isles. So I don't know if I'll start a war with them right off the bat. First of all, I want to see if I can hunt down as many of these rat warrens as possible. So we can see that we have, I think this is Yadri, Stromny. Okay, so we've got Stromny sitting in a position here to attack this Clan Eshin army, which I think is led by Deathmaster Snickich himself. And then toward the east we have another dwarven army coming across. There we go. We've got Yadri. So I think he's just, that's right, he's replenishing casualties, and he should be moving off on the next turn. And he can hopefully take out Mount Greyhag when Stromny deals with Deathmaster Snickich. To our west we have excuse me, to our west we have Thorek, who recently took the Iron Rock, and is just returning down to our main area here, just to make sure there's nothing that's going to cause us any issues. And we also have Crag, who is going to be dealing with these beastmen. I don't like having beastmen roaming around my lands, because you never know when they're going to turn and start doing stuff that you absolutely hate. So let's, without any further ado, get into actual play. So we've got Yadri. Does he have any movement? No. Okay, so he's completely out of movement, as most of my lords, funnily enough. Alright, so we've got Crag here. Let's have a look at this army he will be facing. Okay, not too bad. So let's get Crag out of the underway,
casting the runes,
and let's get him to declare war on this beastman tribe. Okay. Decisive victory. Alright, we won't worry about fighting that. So Crag gets rid of that beastman threat. Don't think that was in our province. Not sure, but I'll risk it. not that it's much of a risk, but
God.
I'll do that. Okay, so Crag took a few casualties, nothing really major that we need to worry about. Let's go for the grudge thrower upgrade. And for Knuckle Breaker, let's give him... maybe let's give him some melee defense. And the rest of the army's fine. Okay. So they actually survived that battle. I'm kind of surprised by that. So let's move in, finish them off. We didn't incur any major casualties, which is great. So once again, we'll take the same. And that's them dealt with, so don't need to worry about them. Oh, and we have another upgrade for our Master Brewer. And we'll give him the hard to hit once again. Sorry, I was just checking something there. Okay. I think that's pretty much all we can do for this turn, so let's move on. So you may have noticed in the top right hand corner, you can now see my ugly mug. And you can put a face to the voice and the name Grey Tiger. And you may see where part of the name comes from. Grey in the beard is for the first part of the name. And the tiger is just a play on words for one of my cats. So, gives a bit of insight into the channel, I suppose. Alright, Deathmaster Snickitch against that garrison, which is not in the best of health. I don't think I'll bother fighting that. It would be a complete waste. Oh, he destroyed it. Okay. Wasn't anticipating that. I thought he would occupy that. Oh, that's gonna be annoying. To try and find him and catch him. I'm probably gonna have to dedicate multiple armies now to finding Snickitch, because if he just roams around destroying settlements, it's gonna be really frustrating. Okay. Ready for duty. Oh, where was he? Where was that guy ready for duty? Of course he's
ready
there.
to do the guild's bidding.
What's the quickest way to get him to an army?
My anger burns bright.
How about we do this? Let's merge these guys.
What?
And then get rid of the surplus.
I do.
And then get these guys to use the underway
If you say so, beardling.
to go by here.
Heading out.
And then,
What needs
can
to
he
be
join?
done?
Yes, he can. Excellent.
An artillery
And then
train
they can
to
move into
speed
the
us up.
Darklands, perhaps on the next turn. Maybe moving up by here. Now, Thorek. We want to bring Thorek down. So where would Snickitch be? So he moved off. Did he move up here or down here? Gonna take a guess that he came down this way. So I want to catch him before he can do any real damage. So let's get Thorek moving down this way. And let's also get... I'm not going to use this army to settle there.
If you say so, beardling.
Aha, there he is. He didn't actually move too far. Okay, so we may be able to deal with him after all. Okay, I think we're fully recovered. Oh, not quite. One more turn. One more turn for that grudge thrower to recover. Alright, we'll leave them as they are. Now, do we want to attack? Well, we can. That makes sense.
By the Dammer's Cron!
Oh, he's running. He doesn't want to face me. I don't think I can catch him again, though. Okay, so that leaves me a bit vulnerable there if that second army comes to join. But really not much we can do about that now.
Arcane winds under control.
Okay, let's move north.
Runes are ready.
Let's see who's got these settlements up here. And we're eventually going to have to take them, whether we ally with whoever has them, or attack them and take them for ourselves. We're going to need them to get the artifacts. Let's just move on. Just quickly check. Check something out. Just quickly check. just double checking the stream was running. So excuse me there. Not really used to streaming. I've done a few, but it's been such a while since I've done one. I'm still kind of trying to remember what I need to do. Like I'm not even sure. Oh, there we go. I just typed a message in just to check that chat was working. But I guess I have nobody watching right now. Come on, come watch. You know, not that bad. Alright, Clan Ungrund. They want an alliance. And I'm going to say they're still at war with the Vampire Counts. I don't want to be at war with them quite yet. Not yet the time. So let's say no. And move on. Alright. So the first thing we'll do is we'll move this hero a bit further north. I really hope I find some of these Skaven settlements soon. Hoping that he confederated... who's the guy up north? Is it Throt? Yeah, it'd help it. I'm hoping he confederated them. Let's go for the humble approach. War. Current public order. The Plane of Bones. We're gonna get a... Oh, we're gonna get a rebellion, are we? Okay. Wasn't expecting one, but okay. Can he reach the Plane of Bones? Yes, he can. Right, so he can deal with any rebellion army that pops up. And Yadri is now fully recovered, so we'll get him to move over to the west so he can take out Mount Greyhag. Where did you go, Snicketch? Where did you go? Having to use all my armies to try and hunt the bugger down. I wonder if he's up by there. Or maybe this tiny little patch here. Which way do we go? Oh, let's move this way a bit.
On my way. Getting out of here.
Alright, if he was there, surely we would see him by now. Let's upgrade. So who is this? This is Dramar Mountain Fass. One of our engineers? Yes, one of our engineers. Let's give him... Let's give him Deadeye so he becomes a long-range specialist. Alright. If he goes that way, Thorek is going to get him. So let's... I adopt that stance now. I'm just going to go into ambush stance in case he does come down there. And we've got the hero not moved. Oh, okay, I thought I had moved him already. I guess I didn't. Alright, let's move
Rune of swift
north. Alright, oh, another one for the Dark Elves. Looks like they've been busy. Now, I wouldn't mind another hero. So let's go down to our main area. And, oh, actually, let's go to Camry.
Master of
Let's see, can we recruit any heroes from here? No. Okay, that's not good. Can we build anything that will let us recruit heroes very shortly? Oh, well, we can upgrade the settlement. Okay, I'll certainly take that. Maybe this is an opportune time to look at our settlements and decide what we want to upgrade. So, that one's actually upgrading... everything's pretty... Oh! Gerard's errantry army. And hopefully they're not going to turn aggressive against me. I'm pretty well fortified here, so I think I'd be fine. Let's just upgrade the Serpent Coast. Let's see... I'm not going to worry about upgrading that quite yet. Excuse me, same for the Broken Teeth, we'll leave that alone. This will give me, I think, plus additional engineer. Hero capacity plus 1 for master engineer. 9,000, that is steep. Let's hold off on that for a second. Don't like the thought of paying that much. What have we got? We maybe could get a building that will let us have more Thanes. Yep, so that will, I think... That unlocks the recruitment of Thanes. Don't know whether it will give us more capacity for Thanes. Actually, I'm unsure there what would happen. Well, let's just give them a defense ability. I know it's 9,000 there, but yeah, that's suitable, I think. Carrick Zorn. Let's give Carrick Zorn level 5 upgrade. Excellent. It's taken 200 and something turns, but we got there in the end. Oh, well, maybe I shouldn't count my chickens. We haven't actually gotten there yet. We've still got about 8 turns before it does. Okay. Right, Carrick Orud. Can you recruit a hero? Yes, you can. You can recruit me a Thane. No, you can't. We're at our limit. Darn. Alright, let's cycle through our settlements. We can recruit a runesmith here at Carrick Azul. So let's go for... don't really like either of those choices overly, but let's take... Let's go for some resistance. Hero self-defense chance. Let's take that one then.
The runes are ready.
So that's where is he? There he is.
You summoned me.
Yanni Sourskowl. We'll use him as a scout to go through the desert to the west. So he doesn't have increased movement. It's a shame. Let's grab. He's just going to be scouting. So what do we really want to grab? That's kind of doesn't really matter. Maybe we'll just grab these things for when he comes back to an army, which he will eventually, I'm assuming. Hopefully he's not going to die out there in the desert. Little Dawi dying of thirst all by himself. Imminent rebellion. Oh, that's right. So we've got Craig who can get there next turn to deal with that. And there's the rebellion army. And that's a specific character for the Skaven, I think, isn't it? I'm not sure. Alright, so Yadri's on the move over. Oh, I think that's Snickich. I think he's resurfaced. I think he's going to attack the Darkhold. Local migration, where is this? Ah, okay, this is all provinces. I don't want the public order issue. I'll say no. The technology in the pocket. And the Ogre Mercenaries have decided it's time to leave. Alright. Let's get Yadri and keep moving him that way. Now, is this Snickich?
Not now.
Or Snickich? I can never pronounce it correctly. So that is. So, let's move Crag into place. Let's get Stromney in place. Okay. So we're closing in on him. Hopefully he doesn't slip through the net. Alright. Fimbur Stoneheart. You can go north again. Oh, another one for the Dark Elves. They've been very, very busy here in the mountains. And I should now be able to move that other guy that I just... Oh no, it's too far. Just recruited. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. This is Yanni. And... I don't think he can go that far. Let's move him out here. Can he still keep going? How far can we move him? Might make him go out to the coast. Yeah, there you go. So he's off on a journey. Hopefully he has some fun. Okay, Thorek. What do we want to do with Thorek? Right, we've got an army covering the pass here. So let's move Thorek north. To cover any Skaven that might be trying to come through this pass. Because there was a second Skaven army. Now, I don't know if they're still sitting in Mount Greyhag. They might be, or they may have moved on. Excuse me a second, I'll take a quick drink. Okay, we have once again Snickch taking on a garrison. We'll let him take that, and he's probably going to destroy that. Oh no, he didn't. Ah, Snickers met up with his other army. Okay, we're going to have to. Can we reach them? I don't know if we can reach them. Okay, so we've got 3 armies converging on them. We still have this rebel army to deal with. That shouldn't be too much of a problem, so they just sacked that there. Oh, thanks, raiding my bloody lands, you sod. There's 290 gold per turn we're losing, and I have no armies in the area, so I can't really deal with it. And that's so frustrating. Really frustrating. Okay. Deal with you later. Alright.
Yes.
Cannot reach you, but we can get into the Darkhold if we use the underway.
Onward.
Yes, we can. Okay.
Master of
Let's
runecraft.
get
I'll cast the
Crag
runes.
to deal with these orcs. And we'll just go. We'll resolve that. Decisive victory as expected.
On my way.
On your way, yes. He's got a few upgrades to do. Let's give him better artillery. Give his Brewmaster the hard to hit yet again. And then give Chaz the engineer. Let's see, we can go for extra ammunition or strength. Let's finish off the ammunition. And do we want to move north? No, let's go into ambush stance because there's a chance that they'll attack us en masse. En masse, if we don't. Alright, let's continue moving westward with that army. Alright, so we got a Lord not moved. That's going to be Thorek. And then we've got a hero not moved, so that's our friend Fimbur up here in the north. So let's keep going. Don't think there's a settlement by there, is there? Actually, I'm not sure. There might be a settlement just to the...
Forward.
Ah, there it is. So that's another one for the Dark Elves. They have really been busy. Damaged building. Of course they raided. Let's repair. Repair. And end the turn. And let's hope that these Skaven don't scarper. They probably will. Probably gonna make a run for it. Oh, and of course now that I'm focused on this guy, I'm not gonna see where they go. That's unfortunate. Unfortunate. Alright, oh good. Back to Clan Ashen. What are you doing? Alright, one of them's... Oh, bugger. Yadri's gonna have to double back. At least one of them stuck around, so Stromny can deal with them. But I wonder who it is. I wonder if Snickich stayed or if he fled to the east. Okay, Confederation, Grimgor's Ardboys. Ah, they're one of my targets. I have to defeat the Ardboys to win. So let's start moving Thorek over to Barag Dawazbag. If that's how you pronounce it. I'm not quite certain. Alright.
Yes.
You're going to have to move back to the east, Yadri, because we need to deal with those Skaven scum. Now, who is it? That's Snickich, alright? Alright.
My anger burns bright.
Let's get you in the underway
The runes.
to help. And then
Arm down
get
ready.
Stromny
I'll cast the runes.
to hopefully wipe out Toxide. Yep, he didn't get out of range, so we got him. Toxide's a goner. That's another rat infestation dealt with. How much movement do we have? Oh, we can put him back in the Darkhold. Can't reach Snickage, so let's just return to the Dark Elves. Right, hero not moved, so let's continue exploring to the north. I bet you that Silver Pinnacle's been taken by the Dark Elves as well. Oh no, it's possibly Skaven. We may have found one of those outposts we were looking for. Unassigned skill point. This is for Bron. I don't know what Bron really needs. Let's give him the Rune of Wrath and Ruin. And then let's end the turn. So let's just focus on Snickage. I want to see where he goes, if I can. What's he going to do? Oh, of course. Changed focus to my hero again. Should have realised that was going to be the case. Okay, so Clan Skyer is still kicking around. I wonder how powerful they are out on the west coast of Astalia. But we're not at war with them, and they're not one of our primary targets. Don't need to defeat them to get the victory condition. Just worry about Snickage and Grimgore. And the Dark Elves as well, once we've dealt with those first two. Assault Garrison success. Confederation of Reichland and Talapakland. Try that again. Reichland and Talapakland. Confederation with Reichland and someone else. Leave it at that. Alright, let's upgrade this engineer again. Bare essentials. Let's go for the missile strength. Okay, so this is Stromny. Where is Stromny? Stromny's holding out there. Ah, he didn't move. That could prove to be his undoing. Decisive victory. What do we got here? We got mostly. Let's fight this one. So let's save it off. And since this is going to be the death of Snickage, for well, I don't know how many times we've killed him already, but let's go into the fight. So this might take a little while to load. Sorry, just flicked to the wrong screen there. Sorry. Feeling like Nigel No Friends with nobody coming in on the chat. It's unusual. Maybe I just chose a bad time of day. Let's see, what is it? It will be... It's about midday. Well, yeah, it's midday Monday here in Australia, which means it's probably... I don't know. Let's just have a look at the clocks. 3 in the morning in the UK. And 8:20 at night in the US. Okay. Well, some parts of the US. Aha, we finally loaded in. Okay. Let's see. How do we want to play this? What threats do they really have? So they've got a couple of range slingers, but it's mostly infantry. How are we looking at the corners? Maybe let's deploy over here. So let's get our... It's a bit hilly, isn't it? Let's get our stonemasons here. And then we'll put one in the middle. I don't believe we're going to be outflanked, so let's just move him over there. Didn't mean to move over there though. Let's come back, just in case they do decide to try and outflank us. They might have some unit which can. Do that, and we'll put these guys hiding in the trees. Alright. And then behind them, let's go for some miners. Just spread out at random across the thing, like so. And then it's up to the quarrelers. And we'll go in 2 groups of quarrelers. And then let's throw our catapults at the very back. And we'll put our lord out the front. It's not going to hide from anything. And, alright, that'll do. So let's start this war. Battle. Oh, first strike for the Thunder Barge. And check out a few Skaven slaves. Nothing really impressive. So now, do we want to... We don't really have much to threaten our unit in the air, but these things are quite vulnerable and slow, so maybe we'll want to pull it back to within range of our ranged units at least. So at least then it will have some backup. So let's just speed this up until they get close to us. Alright, they're now in range. Oh, it looks like they did a menace below. Should have expected that. Matter of fact, surprised they didn't do it behind my artillery. So let's pull one of these guys back off the line. So he can deal with them if they appear. And let's give them a taste of some Dawi magic when they're in range. We're gonna get them. Think we're gonna get them? Yes. Oh, that took a lot off them. Alright, well, they are trying to flank me. I thought they might try. I didn't think they were gonna be successful though. Alright, they're running on the left there. And they're going to try and flank me on the right as well. Something the computer always tries to do. The AI always goes for the flank. Even if they don't really have the units to pull it off. Alright, let's see if we can get some bombs on them. Yeah, they're going to regret coming behind there. Yeah, we've got 2 lots of crawlers on them. That's going to be fine. They can go into hand-to-hand combat. They're going to be driven off. It's all looking pretty good at the moment. Nothing to worry about. Oh, yeah, if you want to fire at me, I'm going to wander over and I'm going to drop bombs on you. Right, you can turn your attention to here, since you've driven them off. Yeah, let's see. Let's move you. No, they're going to... Skaven scum they are. They're going to keep running away from us. These guys, Death Runners. Okay, so they're doing a decent job at fighting. Let's maybe pull them back. Let's get our Lord to deal with Stickage. And let's give our guys a bit of a buff. We're going to need it, I think. He can fire at that. Let's bring the stonemasons back in line. They're not really doing much out there. Alright, so these guys are going to be running very soon. Running from the death. Not dealing any. Those quarrelers did take a bit of damage. I was not expecting that. I shall say that for certain. I was not expecting that much damage to be dealt on my quarrelers. Alright, you two, you take these guys out. They're really starting to annoy me. Pulling the Thunder Barge here. It's been pretty useless, this battle. Only being able to drop one package of its ordnance. Alright, Snickage up against Yadri. Where is he? Oh, he's running. He ran to the back of these stonemasons. He's not quite sure what he wants to do. Ah, yeah, he's going. He's leaving the battlefield. Bye, Snickage. Come again. I think he'll get the chance. I don't think we're going to be able to kill him before he gets off the battlefield. Although we will pour as much fire into him as we can. Oh, he is taking a pounding. He might actually die. Where's the thunder barge? See if we can fire at him too. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. And he's off. But a victory. I'm happy with that. Ooh. Decisive victory. We didn't really take much in the way of casualties except for... Well, the thunder barges actually did take a lot of damage from those Skaven slingers. So I think I was right to pull that back from them. Even though I did leave it unattended and it took the damage it did. Quarrelers took some from those death runners. And really that was the only thing that got any kills was their death runners and Snickage. So 3 units out of all of their army. Really the only ones that dealt me any concern. So who was the best performer? 209, 208 there. 208 for those crawlers. So it was, as often is the case, a grudge thrower came out on top. 209 kills for that. Just take another drink when I'm waiting. Yadri Baraz Keeper. He's proven to be quite the effective commander for Thorek. They've been long friends, fighting in the war against the Skaven and the Tomb Kings. And now they'll have to turn their attention to the Dark Elves. Because it looks like the Skaven settlements are so far away that I wouldn't want to move my armies that far away from my main settlements without having dealt with the Dark Elves first. And the Dark Elves I can use as a kind of piggyback up to where it looks like the Skaven are. But our scouts will find them. I'm hopeful. And we'll find them and we will kill them. It's taking its sweet time loading in, but we'll get there. It's interesting. If I look at the YouTube page, I can see that the stream is active, but my streaming software is telling me the stream is not active. That's odd. It's odd to say the least. How can I have no stream activity when I can see the sodding thing? Thing. Well, I can see it's live. My computer's the fan's going working quite a lot at the moment. I'm not quite sure why it's having such difficulty. Aha, we're back to the map. Back to the campaign. Okay. Whoa, he survived the battle. His army survived the battle. I'm surprised. I'm not going to let him escape, though. Oh no, okay, he did get wiped out. Yeah. He was defeated. Okay, excellent. So Snicket's is gone.
Lord of
Which means that he can, Yadri can once again start moving west. I don't think we're in danger of a rebellion here, are we? No, we're not. Okay.
Master of Runecraft.
What do we do with Crag? I guess we are going to have to look at attacking the Dark Elves pretty soon, so we may want to have Crag and Stromny both heading south. Let's get Crag to Shadow Cove.
Vengeful Runelord.
We'll use the underway for Stromny. Can we get to Mount Greyhag? Yeah, I want to just get some vision on that.
Iron Weld.
Okay, it's not an army. It's good. Stromny has had his move. Fimber. So Fimber's still. So let's get Fimber to search the ruins. Alright, it is Clan Eshin. So we have found one of their settlements. That's excellent.
Me to you.
It's nice to know where your enemies are. Let's go for more speed. So we'll keep going north with Fimber. Thorek. Now, where was Thorek headed? That's right, we're headed out to Barag Dawazbag to deal with the Greenskins who cropped up in the area. Unassigned skill. Unassigned skill. What do we want to give our people? How about what's in the army? Well, we should be able to go up to the next one there. Stand your ground, perhaps. Slayers. We don't have any Slayers in the army at the moment. Or Hammerers or Ironbreakers, so that one's kind of pointless. Let's go the Ancestral Grudge. Additional against Greenskins. And we can end that turn. We've got our scout moving out through the Vampire lands. Did not expect to see Von Carsteins come so far south and take most of the Badlands. It was a bit of a surprise. Can't recall the last time I saw that happen. Okay. So Reichland's looking relatively powerful. Glen Angrund, the same as myself. The Von Carsteins must have a lot of territory up in the Empire. War declared. Okay. Forbid him from taking the oath. Public order -3. Let's make him take the oath. I do not want any more public order issues. Thank you.
I have the forge.
Alright, let's move you over here.
I'm moving.
Another vampire army.
My bloodline calls.
Interesting. Oh, what have they got? No, they got some man-eaters in their army. Okay. Wasn't sure what that unit was for a moment. Can we? Are they still good? We have the extra slots. So what shall we build? Got that. Okay, so we could go for Runesmiths or the Tinkerer's Den. Let's go the Tinkerer's Den. And then let's get another level of defenses there. We get the additional gold, so we'll go from 12 to 9 to 1639. That's nice improvement. I like that. And then if we get that, then we can also upgrade our number of Thanes we can get. The Land of the Dead's going to turn into a nice launching off point if we need to attack anybody down here in the sands of Araby. Flayed Rock. Now, they're not in danger of any uprising, so I won't worry about their defences. They're pretty much set. Don't need to worry about them so much. The Fortress of Lag. The Darkhold. Not going to concern myself with them at the moment. Actually, let's go back. -6 per turn, so they're going to get another public order issue. Maybe if we get rid of... What's that give me access to? Runesmiths. If we get rid of the Slayer Shrine and then put a public order building in there, so maybe try and get that public order under control. Okay.
What?
You guys keep coming to the west, and let's see what do they have in that settlement. Don't think they're going to have a great deal. Okay, so it'll be a close victory. So let's continue a siege. And we'll wait for our second army to join us. And then when you turn away. Lord not moved, so this would be Thorek. Yes. Use the underway to go through the mountains. Okay, so Grimgor's building up. So we're not actually at war with him at the moment, but I'm pretty sure he is one of our victory conditions. Let's just double check that. So, going for the short victory. Yeah, so Grimgor's Ardboys. Haggrafe, who are in the mountains, and Clan Eshin. Okay. Lord not moved. Who's not moved? Ah, okay. You can go to the Shattered Cove, and I'll actually send you out to this wreck. See what's out there. Okay, time to keep going north with Fimbur. What are we going to see? I think we have another... Oh, hang on. That might not be... It looks like chaos to me. Although there's high Skaven corruption there, it may be Skaven. It's time, I think, for some more runes. So, let's see. Let's go for Rune of Cleaving. I'd like some defense as well. So, the Rune of Preservation. And let's go ammunition if we can find it. Missile ammo. Okay. Let's grab that. And then we've got a second rune slot available. So, there should be a Rune of Flight. Missile damage. Yep. Let's go for the physical resistance, Rune of Adamant, and the range, which I think is the Rune of Seeking. Yep. Okay. Excellent. So we've got 2 fully beefed up runes, which will last 15 turns.
Come, kin. Let us feast and drink.
They're offering a military alliance again. I still don't know about it. Still don't know. Still concerned about the number of von Karstein settlements. I don't have the armies here to deal with them. So, decline you once again, my friends. I will promise that at some time we will ally. For the good of the Dawi. And the Karaz Ankor. Oh, faction destroyed. Grimgor's Ardboys. What do you know? I guess I don't have to attack them after all. Alright. I'm going to bypass that settlement and just continue north. Yep. Alright, looks like more Skaven. Alright, so Thorek, all the way down here, doesn't actually need to go there. So who attacked them? Who wiped them out?
What? quick about it.
Is it Skaven? No, it wasn't Skaven. Could have been our mates there. Do we want to bother colonising? No, I don't think that I really need that settlement, so I'm not going to bother colonising. We'll just search the lands for a bit of fun. Okay, question mark. So there's the head there, which means that the question mark is on the side we cannot see. And since... Does that match that? That one. Is it the square? So this is facing same as that way. And the one at the bottom then is that one with the open mouth. That's facing that way, open mouth. That's facing that way, so that side would be the open mouth. So it's got to be the square. Ahaha! Okay. Alright, Lord not moved. Who hasn't moved? Aha, it's our reserve army.
I'm off.
So we now got 2 in range of Mount Grey.
Stop that.
And it should be a decisive victory. Excellent. Neither of our armies should have taken much in the way of casualties. Let's go for the occupy. Don't really need the cash too much. Okay, so that's Mount Greyhag under our control. I do believe that gives us all of the Darklands. Yep, we control the Darklands, except for the northern portion, which is under the control of the Dark Elves. Oh, speaking of Dark Elves, looks like we've got some down south we may have to deal with. Okay, let's give an upgrade to Stromney. What do we give him? Let's just give him Mason. To the point where I don't really care what he has.
Vengeful Rune Lord.
Can he change stance to better recuperate? Yes, he can. Mount Greyhag. I'm trying to click on the settlement, it won't let me. There we go. I want that. Thank you. Okay, Fortress Flag. That's going to be the one I want to put the public order in. Like so. I'm going to get you.
I suppose so.
Come out and check out this. Sail to the wreck. You may have to defeat a foe in battle. Okay, well, just auto resolve that. I don't know what province that this would affect. I'm quite close to the port I just left, so let's assume we'll give it to the port. We cannot return, but it might be worth just moving a bit closer to the Isles and giving these guys an upgrade. Okay, they can get that upgrade there. Let's give this guy some melee attack this time, I think. And our engineer can have additional damage for ranged units. Okay, so we have our scout who's reached the coast. So we can see that. Who has that? Pirates of Sartosa have taken over some of the lands of the Border Princes. It'll be interesting to see how much. Okay. So we're earning 3,266 per turn, which isn't too bad. I'd like a bit more before I invest in another army. To be maybe at 4,500. It's going to be quite expensive now to get another one kicking. Come on, come on. Okay. Might just check on Lamia, see what needs building there. Don't matter either way. That one? Okay. Lamia's in good position. Nothing really. Although I probably want to start building up Maharak again. Since that did get attacked. Let's cycle through what we've got. I don't think we've got to worry about there. There's no threats whatsoever. Probably end up regretting saying that, but you never know. I'm losing public order there, so let's... We've already got a public order building, but it's only at level 2. So let's get this one built up, and then we'll remove the other one from the Doomglade. What else do we want to give this place? So we've got... we don't really want to give it growth, no real need. We could give it an engineering building so we can get perhaps more engineers. Always like the thought of more engineers. Could go for a Hall of Oaths, give ourselves more things. That's 9,000, that's a bit much. Let's move on from there. Carrick Zorn has reached its maximum, so we've got 2 slots. What do we build? So the Hall of Ancestors is for Longbeards, which I'm not using because I'm using my stonemasons. So we'll ignore that. Okay, so we've unlocked, but we don't really have much need for anything that we unlocked. So don't know if we'll just go the public order just to be safe. I mean, we've got the extra beer production as well. I think he'll give us the extra master brewer. So let's go for the public order. Carrick Azul. Not really much we can build there. Karud, not much. Carrick 8 Peaks. We've got access to something else. What can we do there? What is that? That's the Grand Underway Junction. So it's going to give us 20% from armies in this region, which we don't really have any. Growth all provinces. Income from trade faction wide. That'll be nice. Casualty replenishment rate. Yes, I think we'll take that. Add it to our building schedule there. Alright, what can we build here? Go for some wood. It generates a little bit of income, so yeah, let's grab that. So, what have we got? This is Thorek. So, we're taking thingy for some reason. Don't quite understand why. Let's just move out a little bit. Where are we going to not be taking... Okay, we're not going to be taking it here. Let's move here and camp so we can get our troops back. And then Thorek, I think, will remain around this area, perhaps. I don't know. Not quite sure what Thorek will end up doing, if he'll be the one going north or not. Hero not moved. Hero. What is there to see further up north?
This way looks better.
Don't know yet, but we'll find out. And we've got a hero not moved out here to the west, and he's going to go sailing around the coast.
Let's go.
Oh my lord, look at all of that corruption. It's vampiric corruption everywhere you go. Oh lord. Oh, I could have, of course, moved that army a bit more. Perhaps I should have. Okay. So now, do we attack the Dark Elves. I think the time for attacking the Dark Elves is rapidly coming. Sacrifice to Mathland performed.
Armed and ready.
Let's have a look at what we're dealing with.
I'm leaving.
So it's hard to tell really what the garrison's like. So no huge garrisons really to deal with there, which is positive. Let's just flip that back. Let's get ourselves some Republic order here.
Armed and ready.
Alright, Stromney and Yadri. Alright, Yadri, you're going to head south. Because you're going to back up. Army there. Leaving this open is probably risky.
Master of Runecraft. It's as good as done.
I guess we'll occupy that for ourselves. We've got a Dark
Fear
Elf.
my malice.
Oh, what's that? A Black Ark, okay. Yeah, we're probably going to need an army to deal with them. Okay, let's have a look. What a hero. We're really getting
Moving.
long way north now. It's starting to get a bit
Got men.
snowed in. Oh my god. Oh, that's Nagarond up there. Okay, hang on. So have I been looking at the wrong... Who's down here? That's Haggrave. Okay, that's... so Nagarond has come across from the west and taken some settlements. Dark Elves have really been busy. That's an entire race. You are not moved.
Binds me to you.
Scroll.
Moving.
Let's go around the coast. So we can see two more things for Sartosa. You can see that some of the... We've still got some Bretonnian settlements in Araby. Don't know whether Bretonia controls what's down here. Excuse my phone. Stalia's still kicking. Surprise. I wonder how Bretonia's going. Guess we'll find out. Alright. Unassigned skill point. Let's give you some more missile strength. And let's continue on. Alright, so I think I will use this army to occupy the Ash Ridge Mountains. So it means half of them will, of course... Well, that's the last technology we had queued. Half of them will, of course, be used up in the actual action of colonizing. Then that gives us the region, or province rather. And we'll go for the public order. And these guys, I think we're looking at 3 to 4 turns, which is fine. I mean, there's no threats around here at the moment, so I'm happy for them to go 3 to 4 turns. Let's see, because we'll just use this army to do some exploring. So we've seen the Shadowstone Isle.
Get on it.
Doesn't seem to be much at Dreadrocks. We'll just explore down here at the Dragonfang Mount. So we're now 4,000, so getting closer to what I wanted before I got an extra army out. Alright, Thorek. Good, you're back at full strength. I think you're going to be the guys going north.
Bring the rock.
No, there's a settlement here we need. So I'm going to head north towards that. I don't know who has it.
Knowledge.
But we're... Oh, Skaven! Skaven, Clan Eshin, quick! I can't lose sight of them.
Runecraft.
Let's move these guys south.
I'm
They
going.
might be the ones who deal with that Black Ark. Hero not moved.
You summoned
All the way up the other side of the map. So let's see if we can get to help it. Have a look what's going on. Okay, so the Kislevites look like they've been driven out of their home. Let's get some technology. What would we want? I mean, got a lot. Range units, which I'm not using at all. Recruit rank doesn't really make much difference. At the moment, anyway. Armor +5 for infantry units. Why not? Armor +5 for iron breakers and iron breakers. Melee defense for iron breakers and hammerers. No. So we've got that one. Missile resistance for artillery. Armor for gyrocopters, thunder barge. Let's go with the armor. Weapon strength for dwarf units with two-handed axes. Weapon strength for dwarf units with hammers. Okay. No, let's go the armor first and then we'll switch. Hero not moved. Right. Let's have a look. What are we going for here? So we'll sail around there, but we can kind of see what's been happening there. I think maybe better use might be to sail down here. So let's sail down the coast here to figure out what's going on. Or is it easier? Actually, blue, dark blue. We'll get further if we actually go back on land. So let's sail across the bay and then go back onto the land to have a look at what's happening. Okay. Let's end that turn and move on. Let's just have another drink, I think. So apart from this live stream today, which is very quiet, I should be releasing perhaps a video or two later. Just small things on the mechanics that have been dropping for the different Warhammer 3 races. Oh no, Nagaronda's Confederated Hag Grave. What does that mean for my victory condition? What does that mean? Oh, that means I don't have to worry about them. Okay, that's good. All I need now is somebody to get Clan Eshin. Oh no, I still need to worry about them. And why do I need to worry about them? Because they've got some of the artifacts I need. Pretty sure I need all those artifacts, don't I? Oh, at least 5 artifacts. Alright, how many do I have? In the forge, I have 1. I have 2. Alright. Alright, I've got to start looking at... Okay, so where is the chain of binding? Who has it?
Thieves who took it.
Alright, Skaven at the moment, so I need to get up there as quickly as I can to take that one. What else we got? The Gears of
The
War
ones who took it will pay with their lives.
are in the hands of the Dark Elves. Okay. And the
It
other
has
gear,
been lost to our people for far too long.
I had no idea who has that. Based on the location, I'd say maybe Skarsnik. Okay, so the gears might be out because it's a long way off. The Red
Soon
Keystone.
we will reclaim it.
Who has that?
This is
Okay, an
treacherous
ally
terrain.
has that. So well, defensive ally at the moment, but. And the puzzle box.
It shall be reunited with the Dawi soon.
Alright, so I think I'm going to be fighting Dark Elves regardless here. Oh, this one. Gruggy's Pickhead. Who has that?
Who took it.
So, probably Dawi in the mountains. Let's have a look at the
Soon
exotic
we
beard
will
ring.
reclaim it.
Possibly Dawi up there. And let's have a look at that last one.
It shall be
Dawi is
reunited
taken.
with the Dawi soon.
The Empire have it. Okay. Well, let's talk
It
to the
is
Empire.
good to see
They're at
our
war.
allies of the mountains.
Okay, they're at war with a lot. Alright. Add offer. Do we go for the alliance? I don't know. Maybe not at the moment. So Clan Eshin has increased their holdings. So I'm not quite sure where they're hiding out. Really annoying. And this might drag on because I need to find those bloody vermin. Right, now there was one army going that way. So let's see if we can catch them. And then so you're still so you'll be ready to fight in 1 or 2 turns, okay, so then you might be able to cut them off. You are going to come south.
On my way.
And you are also going to come south.
Vengeful Rune Lord.
I think we can get you to about here.
Setting off.
Okay. Now, do they have anything on my coast? No, they do not. Alright. Unassigned skill. Who has an unassigned skill slot? This is Groth. Let's give you some more campaign movement. You might end up being an additional army. Actually, I might use you. Oh, the Wood Elves took Death Gorge. That's interesting. Not something I was expecting to see. End turn. I've moved both my heroes, have I? I must have. If I hadn't, then it would have told me. Oh, he had a little bit of movement, which means I kind of wasted most of his turn there. That's a shame. Alright, so this guy's going to come down through Bretonian lands in the desert. See what's going on. And I'll have to make sure I remember to move the guy up north. I want to see if the Skaven are hanging out to help it, or if the Dark Elves took that from them. I need to get those armies up north, Thorek up north as quickly as I can. Grand Underway Junction has been built. In the days before the time of woes, the Underway Junction at Carrick 8 Peaks was a great nexus of dwarf traffic. It was through Carrick 8 Peaks that the southern holds of Carrick Azul and Carrick Israel were linked to the north with Everpeak. In a twist of irony, the 8 Peaks fell to the underground assault, both blocking off the southern holds from the remaining Carracks and opening them up to assault themselves. For the first time in millennia, the Great Junction is in dwarven hands. The Underway is not yet safe, with Ironbreaker patrols constantly sweeping the tunnels for enemies, but a dwarf can once again pass from Karazakarak to Carrick Azul, all without setting foot on the surface. One great step in making the Karazankor whole again. Nice bit of flavour text there. Alright, so we know where he's going. Let's jump up to the north. To Fimbur. Alright, Fimbur. Getting close now. Alright, so the Dark Elves have Prague. Oh, that's the wrong button. Bron's not moving. He's already got his orders. Crag is... Let's put Crag in a position here so he can attack.
Getting out of here.
Dragon Fang Mat. How well defended is that place? It's a small place. Alright, that's not going to prove an issue for him to assault. Triangulation. Okay, and then... Oh, look at that. They've come to us.
past the runes.
I'm gonna go right to the edge.
Onward.
Oh, no, okay. Damn.
If you say so, beardling.
I'm not at war with them yet, so I should be safe to do that right march.
Lord of Clan Morgan.
You guys are back up and running. So let's get you
Casting the runes.
moving north.
Armed and ready.
And let's get you chasing.
Go.
Oh, he's just out of range. Just out of range. He's surely he can see me right up his tail. But he doesn't want to fight. Alright, if I go into ambush stance, maybe he'll not see me and he'll stick around in the one spot. What do we want to give you? Let's give you some scouts. So he's not really doing much. Let's just give him that for just in case he goes back to an army. Alright, so can't quite see help it yet. Hello, Big XX 420. Nice to see you here, mate. For a long time I've been alone, nobody in the chat to talk to. And at times I thought it wasn't working at all. Decisive victory. Aha, he came back after me. Alright, I'll take that. Take that decisive victory. It's not my territory, so I will not take the public order. How are you? XX, Big XX.
Aye. Let's hear what you have to
Oh,
say.
thank you.
We'll hear it before oath gold.
Blah, blah, blah. Military alliance. Is it time? Is it time? Not yet. Not yet. We're getting close, but not yet.
What brings you to the
Hello,
halls
Sir
of my
John Terrible.
ancestors?
What can I do for you? Non-aggression. Oh yeah, most certainly. Don't have any intention of attacking your Bretonian lands. You are not my concern. I'm good, thank you. Sorry, double X Big Double X 420. I'm good, thank you. Instead of deciding to record or pre-record 2 videos today, I thought I'd just do a stream. It's been a long time since I have. I'm kind of fallen out of the habit. I need to get back into it. Not that I did that many before, but I need to get back into it, I think. Might need to find more appropriate times though. Ambush foiled. Oh, that's right, Thorek was ambushing. Forgot that I was doing it with Thorek. Alright, Lord Not Moved. Where are we? Alright, so I defeated that Skaven army. Now, where did they come from? So they were coming through here, so I'm going to assume they are in the mountains by here. Now, I need Thorek, though, to get up to that encampment up there. Can I? No, I can't sneak through that. Alright, we're going to have to leg it that way for Thorek. And this army.
Can I help you?
Do we want to move you up north? Or are you going to be dealing with Dark Elves? Are there Dark Elves in there? No, don't seem to be any. Do I want to pick that fight with the Dark Elves? I'm still not sure. Still don't know if I want to be fighting them.
If you say so, beardling. Got.
Let's just move you there. Can we? No, we can't raid. Alright. Thorek has moved all he can. Roth is just defensive. Fimbur. Alright. We should be able to.
Forward.
That's a loud motorbike. Ah, Help It is not in the hands of the Skaven. Interesting.
It's in belts.
Alright. Kazid Bord Karag is in the hands of the Dark Elves. Ostrox in the Dark Elves, so at least there's some Kislevs still battling about up here. So where are the bloody Skaven? If I have to search over the entire map for them, I'm gonna be annoyed. Alright, we've got one army here. Let's get
Casting the runes.
you up here. Oh, that just happens to be where Admiral Leech is. Let's see what we can do about that. Lord not moved.
My anger burns bright.
Not quite ready yet. You're not in position, but maybe let's do some raiding with you. What will we get? 290 income. It's better than nothing.
Lord of Clan Morgrim.
And in return. Oh, where are we going? Ah, okay. So, I'm probably going to find more Bretonians down here, but if there's Skaven, I want to know about it. So then maybe I can ally with these and send them after the Skaven for me. Factions encountered. Greybeard's prospectors. They're going to be down. They're going to be down at their
And what
faction
can the
capital.
Dawi do for you on this fine day?
Oh, I'd love an alliance. Let's renegotiate. You don't have to give me anything. I want more than that. Can I get anything else? If I say I don't want military access in that, can I go straight to... no, I cannot. Alright, non-aggression pact and military alliance. Okay, and then I'll give you a gift in a few turns and see if we can sweeten you up. Because you've got an artifact I want. I do not want to have to fight you for it. Alright. So we've got... So we now know who's down here. By here at least. We don't know who's on the west coast. Okay, so that's some more Bretonians. Okay, good to know. Alright, so you're busy.
I'll get on it.
Are the Dark Elves going to attack Shattered Cove? It'll be interesting if they did. You are busy at Crookback, and we'll just get you to start raiding.
I'll cast
Just
the
for a bit of fun for you, and you have to start moving north.
on our way.
We'll try and get you to that settlement as quickly as we can. Groth. Alright, so let's start building Groth up. I don't think we're going to see
Vengeful Rune Lord.
any real issues out of here. If I can build up. And if I do get an issue, then I can just create another army. So let's take Groth. What's he got? He's got some miners and some crawlers. Let's boot the miners. Don't want them.
Rune Lord.
And we're creating a full-on army. We do not want miners. Alright, let's use the underway to get back into this region. How much are we going to lose per turn? 10! Jeez, okay, that's more than I was expecting. Oh, that means we'll get a rebellion there. Not a big deal. Don't want to do anything with you yet, so we're going to be waiting. Oh, bollocks, I forgot to move him again. Done that 2 or 3 times now, it's really annoying. Okay. Alright, Clan Eshin, where the bloody hell are you? Alright, we'll get our scout Fimbria to move maybe into the mountains by here, just to check out Krakadrak. See if that's in the control of the Dark Elves. Ogre mercenaries have arrived. Looks like the Dark Elves may have attacked the Norskins and just gone straight through their lands. Oh, there's something at Krakadrak we have to get. Okay, didn't realise that. Right, Thorek, aha, where are you? There you are. So we're still on the long march north. Yeah, let's march through the mountains. That way we might be able to see if there's any other dwarves still alive up there. Or if the Dark Elves have taken out all of the mountain holds. Alright, I need you to walk into here and then recruit. And you're going to get some... Let's see, let's go for 3 and then we'll get 2 on the next turn. Yep, that should do. Would not moved. Yeah.
Setting off.
Where did that fleet go? Oh, he's just by there. Wouldn't be surprised if he attacked that port. Wouldn't be surprised at all. Okay, right, we're raiding. Yep. Hero not moved. That's our scout down here in southern Araby.
Forwards!
Alright, so I wanted to see who's on that island and who's here. Stromley, what do you want? What should we give Stromley? Stromley can have... Let's just give him research. And assign skill points. This is for Gilbert Knucklebreaker. Melee attack, I think. And assign skill points for Yanni Sauerscal. And he can have... Forge fire. Lord not moved. That's Crag. Yep, he's busy. And return. Okay. Oh, did he... Where did he come from? I bet he's been in the underworld the entire way. You sneaky bastard. Oh, he's taken Iron Rock. I'm gonna have to leave an army sitting around there just for this situation. When I find you, Snicket, you will dead fucking meat. Pardon my French. One thing about the Skaven, when you've got them on the run, they're a pain in the arse to track down and finish off. Alright, see, I want to go for... I want to go for those two, I think. Alright, leave you alone.
Lord of
So where did he attack? Oh, he's up here. Okay, he's up here. I thought he was in the Darklands, so he's up here. Alright. Let's get...
Master of Runecraft.
Let's get you... Yadri.
On my way.
Go after Dead Rock. In a minute. You can stay where you are. Move north for Thorek.
All ways are
Where
best.
can you get to? Well, you can get to about here.
Dot.
And then that leaves whom? Okay, so they're recruiting. That's good. That's right, we wanted to see who has the occupation of
Move.
Crackadrak. And it's the Dark Elves, of course it is. Who else would it be? Alright, let's get you travelling out here.
Direction.
Lord not moved. This is Stromley, who's busy. Thorek, we've moved. Groth is busy. Fimbo, we just moved. I think we've got one scout who hasn't moved. Oh, anything in Camry? No.
Vengeful Runelord.
Where's the scout? Yanni, there he is. So, let's have a
A
look.
wise direction.
Alright, so that's under control of Bretonia. That's gotta be as well. I need to go and check anyway, just to be sure. Alright, let's end that turn. So he took Iron Rock. So I don't have an army, actually, in the area to do any bloody thing about it. Oh no, I do. Oh, I do, thank God. Alright, get you over there as quickly as we can. Deal with Snickage. You just won't die. Hello, Better Dead, how are you? Hope you're well today.
What brings you to my mighty forge?
I'm looking for an alliance. A defensive alliance. Yeah, I'll take that. So I can see what your lands are. Here we go. Just got revealed. Come on. Okay, so we've got... So we've just been given line of sight over the Empire. So where might the Dirty Skaven be hiding? So it looks like they might be there. Could be there as well. That's probably where Snickets came from when he attacked the... So we've got Thorek. Where's Thorek? So Thorek I think is... There he is. Let's move Thorek first of all. Thorek can continue moving north. I wanted to take the Silver Pinnacle. Aha! We have Skaven. We will get you, you scum. We've got an army who's moving to intercept over here. Okay. Let's see, what else do we have? We had a scout. A scout up north. Good, good. What do you think about all this info dropping for Warhammer 3? I'm getting hyped. It's nice to see they're actually getting some campaign mechanics, because to be honest, I was getting fed up of just trailers. I mean, the trailers of course, are very good quality, so their artists for Creative Assembly are fantastic. But there's only so many trailers you want to see before you start to see the campaign. So it's nice that we're getting mechanics, but I'm still really holding out for some. Really want to see some actual campaign gameplay. Oh, Skaven might be there as well. As for the mechanics themselves, what do we have? We had the harmony for the Cathay. That sounds interesting. Having to balance things. Be interesting to see how much you get punished if you go off. If you are not balanced. The whooshing compass, it's very basic, and I don't quite understand why the Warpstone Desert doesn't have a passive. I think, like I said in my video, I think it would be better if it just had a random passive. What was the other one of Cathay? The Ivory Road. I like the Ivory Road on paper. Have to see how it would play out. I'm just happy we're getting more juice whatsoever, and that there's actual mechanics being showed off. Yeah, I'm very happy to see the mechanics. So those are the Cathay ones. Who was next? Then it was Tzeentch that had his mechanics shown, and Tzeentch's mechanics look absolutely overpowered, crazy. There seem to be so many ways that he can gain grimoires, and then if there aren't severe cooldowns on using those abilities from the changing of the ways mechanic, you're going to be able to cause havoc with the campaign map and the factions on there. It's going to be so much fun to be able to take one faction and pit them against another and manipulate their entire war. X big XX. I'm happy that we're getting more juice. Yes. So that was Tzeentch. What other mechanics did Tzeentch have? So there's the changing of the ways, which is based on the grimoires. What was the other ones? Oh, he's got that. Well, it's basically just a stance. His ambush his teleport stance, where you can ambush somebody as soon as you move on to them. That's going to be scary. What else? The cultists, which were I was hoping for more from cults. And there is another one of Tzeentch's I'm missing. What the... Oh, the unholy manifestations. They sound like they could be interesting. Look a little bit unbalanced at the moment, but I guess we can't really tell until we see some footage again with the actual figures. Then the last batch we had was Kislev, wasn't it? And Kislev's a bit of a mixed bag, I guess. It's going to be interesting with the Atamans and the Ice Court. I mean, changing the way that you recruit wizards. I want to see how that plays out. Having governors back in, well, not back in the game, but in Warhammer now for the first time, and we've had them in others. It's going to be nice. The devotion to the motherland. I like that. I think that's pretty good. There was another one for them which I wasn't too fussed on. Oh, no, the supporters and followers. It sounds a lot like the Paris and Hector thing from Troy. And it could be good if followers and supporters are gained from just playing naturally and not having to go too far off the beaten path. But if you're forced into doing things that you normally wouldn't do, then it's just going to be annoying more than fun. XBigXX 420. I'm still waiting for my pre-order. Oh, are you waiting for the pre-order information about who it actually is? I think they've been hinting and hinting and hinting, not so subtly, at Ogre Kingdoms. Will be interesting to see if it is indeed, or if that was a red herring. I think it's going to be Ogre Kingdoms. Surely it's got to be Ogre Kingdoms. Right, let's see. Yanni, just walk by here. Tell me who's there. Yeah, I thought so. And then walk over to here, because I want to know who's on the island. And that's... Now, where was that starting Skaven? I saw a Skaven army. Oh, that's right, we've got Skaven here, Skaven here, Skaven here, and then a few north. Alright. I've just gone to the point now in this campaign where I'm just hunting down Clan Eshin. And I need a few artifacts for the victory conditions. But Clan... Oh, jeez. He's got 2 armies down there now. Oh, he's at 8 peaks.
Drink, then we talk.
Oh, those could be the Skaven there as well. Military Alliance. Who are you at war with? Maybe it is time to actually start finding the vampire counts. I don't know. No, I'm gonna hold off. Alright. I have to go to 8 peaks to rescue 8 peaks. I cannot let him take 8 peaks. That would be very annoying. Settlement besieged. Okay. Where's that army that I had close by? There they are. Can they sneak into 8 peaks through the underway? No, they can't, because it's besieged. Alright, but we can get close.
I'll get on it.
Alright, let's see. We've got 2 armies, I think, down here in the southeast. 1 and 2. So we might start that war with them soon. Ah, yeah, we've got these guys mustering.
My anger burns
Good.
bright.
Let's get them... they need some additional units. We're going to have to come up through here, I think. So let's
If you say so,
traveling.
Beardling.
Of course, can't recruit when I'm doing that. That was not even worth checking. Thorek. There he is. Getting close now. Getting close to that
Come
settlement.
on!
Thorek's journey is almost over, and then we've got... Who have we got up here? This is...
To war.
Fimbur. Alright, tell me, is that Skaven in there?
It shall be done.
Yes, it is. Alright, so we're finding some of their settlements. We've got 11 or 12. Alright, so hang on, let's just have a look. Where are our armies? We've got an army here, an army here, one mustering here. There's 3. Got an army just outside 8 peaks, that's 4. We've got Thorek up there, that's 5? That sounds about right, 5. Better Dead. Yeah, I hope the caravans bring more objectives for the player to think about instead of taking territory and expansion. Yeah, the caravan mechanic sounds interesting. Very promising on paper, anyway. Especially since even if you're not playing this Cathay, you can interact with them and loot them for your own gains. So, you know, when we do get the chance to play as Ogre Kingdoms and Chaos Dwarfs, and hopefully the Hobgoblin Carnate, then we can make sure that Cathay's caravans never reach their destinations, which is going to be fun. Right, I don't want to use you just yet. Who's got the other side? Skill point now. Yeah, okay, doesn't really matter. You're not doing anything with an army at the moment. Or not moved. You would be. This is Crag, so I'm still not quite ready to attack them. Alright, Bretonnian's over there. Okay, so this whole bottom left here is Bretonia. So I can get that scout to come back north. Or maybe I'll just disband him. Probably be quicker to just disband the fellow, actually. Alright, let's see. Will Clan Angron offer me another alliance? I think they will.
I'm listening.
Alright, I'm going to take your alliance this time. Even if it means war with the vampire counts. Because I think that will have given me access to another 2 artifacts.
And what can the
Hopefully.
Dawi do for you on this fine day?
Military alliance. Yes, because you've got an artifact I want.
Oh! Make it snappy, I've got work.
You want a defensive alliance. It's not going to do me any harm. Who are you fighting? Dark Elves and Sartosa. Okay. Well, if the vampire counts attack you, I guess I need to fight them anyway. Alright, artifact piece secured. The enchanted alchemy vial. Cool. And we secured the runic keystone. And Grogny's pickhead. Alright, so we've secured 3 pieces. So what does that give us in the forge? Alright. Better Dead, what did you think about the siege rework video? Anything's better than what we have currently. Let's see. Just before they did the siege rework video, I released a video kind of saying what I'd like to see. And I think they ticked a lot of the boxes that I had. Now, while they didn't give us the ability to have... while they didn't give us settlements with multiple walls, like we saw in Medieval 2 and Shogun 2, I think. The fact that we got elevation further in the settlement and the ability to build our own barricades kind of makes up for that. So I was happy to see that. Although I'm still not completely sold though on the whole building of barricades during a battle. I think that should only be deployment. So that was a tick. Disappointed that artillery couldn't go on the walls. That's not the end of the world. Hey Bashir, how you going? How's your eye? Ooh, yeah. What else was there? It's frustrating to still see that the magic butt ladders are there. Thought that demons of chaos would just climb the walls without the need for those. And other troops shouldn't just be able to pull them out their backsides. I like the fact the settlements are bigger and look more complicated, with lots more avenues for firing down on your foes. That's good. Trying to remember all the things I mentioned. Oh, I like the fact that there's going to be a lot more variety. Or at least they say there's going to be more variety. So that Cathayan cities will have completely different layouts to Skaven cities, which have completely different layouts to, I don't know, Elven cities. Anyway, I would like to know if they changed how trading works, because it's like old Total War game, that means resource. It will be interesting to see if trading has changed. I'm looking forward to see if diplomacy's changed too. Alright, so let's see. Do we have the... Oh, we can reforge one. Cool. Alright, that gives us 1. So where is that? Valea's tank is...
The ones who took it will pay with their lives.
In the hands of the Dark Elves. Okay. Hey. Just, excuse me for a sec. Hey, Bashir, do you want to come down here? Bashir? It's one of my cats has joined me. I just want to check her out. Hey, Hey, Shia. Oh, your eye's not opening much at all, is it? I have one of my cats whose eye got clipped by another one. So it's swollen up and it's kind of... She can barely open it at the moment. So she's got an appointment with the vets in about an hour, actually. So you came to see me in preparation, did you? Hey? You've got all shy, haven't you? Here. Hey, Bashir, come here. Come here. Bashir. Come on. Come down. You can have a lap. Sit in the lap if you want. No? Okay, she's shy. She'd usually jump down on the desk and sit next to me, but not at the moment, I guess. Right. So the chain of binding, I think, is
It has been lost to our people for far too long.
Oh no, that's where we're heading to with Thorek. Alright. And it's Thorek that hasn't moved. Can he reach there overground? No, he can't. But we can the underground, and we can attack it next turn. Alright, let's pull back. Let's have a look who else is around. So we've explored there. Let's go deeper in here and see if the Skaven are in the lands of Norska. Let's zoom out and let's see. So we've got our explorer down here. We don't really need him now. I mean, if the Skaven are over in Lustria, then I'm probably just not going to care. So let's disband you. Oh, oops, that's the wrong one. Don't want to bring that up. Gonna kick you. Alright, he's gone. And let's jump back over to where our armies are. Aha, 8 peaks. Of course, there's 8 peaks I've got to worry about.
Vengeful Rune Lord. Casting the runes.
Can we recruit? What can we recruit here? Let's get some cavalry. Iron holders? What have they got? Melee attack 41, melee defense 57. So they're the better of them. So there will be 2 turns to recruit them. Yeah, let's get them anyway. And then we can also get some through global recruitment. Oh, that's not global recruitment. What am I doing? No, I can't do global recruitment because I'm not encamped. Encamp first, then you can do that.
It's as good as done.
Alright, now do it. Okay, so we'll go for the iron holders. And then get some quarrelers. Where are they? 1, 2, 3. Yep, okay. And then it'd be nice if we could get an engineer to join them. So we can we cannot recruit an engineer. Can we recruit a Thane? No, we cannot. No, we don't have what we need. Oh, you're coming down now. And you're walking past. You're not going to stick around? Okay. Alright, see you soon. Alright, so that Lord is not moving now. Let's see, we've got the 2 armies there. So carrot 8 peaks. That's where I need to remember to go to. I cannot let that fall. At least not without a fight. There we go. Ah, he buggered off. Where'd he go? Damn it, where'd he go? I have no idea. That's why I hate fighting against the Skaven. Oh, did he go this way? Don't see him now. I'm gonna have to pull another army across there. I think I'll abandon my attack on the Dark Elves for now. Let's get these second armies up to help deal with these southern Skaven.
Can I help you?
And I'll deal with the Dark Elves later if I have to. Alright, so I could send him north to attack the Iron Rock. But we've got our allies there. Maybe if we give our allies a war coordination target to take that out. Alright, Clan Angren, I want you I
Together
can.
we're stronger.
No, I can't give
Let
you one.
our clans be as one.
I want you to declare war on Clan Eshin. So, join my war against Clan Eshin, please.
No.
No? Alright, I'll try giving you something. Maybe I can get you to do so. If you join my war against Clan Eshin, I will give you... Don't know if this is going to incentivize them or not. What have we got 62. Yeah, I'll offer you that. Probably not going to be. Okay. Alright, I'll deal with them myself, you lazy sod. Better did. Yeah, I was hoping for a system for the walls where we could buy boiling oil, wall hoarding, and such, but we can't have it all. Yeah, I was hoping for a system where we'd have things like the boiling oil for the Empire, and have each race have, where possible, you know, their unique things. Like I think I mentioned in the video that I did about the lizardmen could have traps like blow darts and things like that. The only traps I've seen that you can build look like they just slow someone down. They don't actually kill anything. But that might be from an early version of it. What else? The undead could have had graveyards that you could have had outside. You know, outside the settlement walls, you could have placed a graveyard. So if they moved through the graveyard, then they would have been possibly attacked. And I would like to have seen things like spider riders just go straight up the walls, or the or ethereal units go straight through. But then, of course, the defender would then need to have the ability to put magic wards on the walls, so they couldn't do those things. Stromny, where are you, Stromny? Oh, you're the one moving north. All right. Since I can't give the war coordination target, I'll have to move up there. And he's probably going to have to move back next turn, because they're probably going to lay siege to Carrick 8 Peaks. Indiana Jones trapped temples with Lisbon sounds hilarious. Oh, it would have been hilarious to have a trap at the end of a street where you could put a giant boulder, and then have the trigger down the one end of the street and see a giant boulder run down, like bowling ball. That would have been funny. I mean, they could have really gone to town and had some fun with this Skaven. I mean, God, what sort of devious traps would they have in their place? Alright, so that's Stromny done with. Fimbur's moved. Bronze moved. Crag has moved. That's everybody. Alright, so... Warpstone mines. Yeah, their settlements might be... Actually, it'd be good if their settlements are full of warpstone, which cause issues for your troops. Could be interesting. Or if they could create traps with warpstone. You know what I mean? After having seen the footage of Zinch's units and his mechanics, I'm looking forward to seeing what his
honor to your ancestors.
Settlement. Well, what his settlements look like. I know they've said that Ogre Kingdoms and Norska will not be able to build walls, so that implies that Zinch and other Chaos factions can. Not quite sure how his would work. Maybe shifting and morphing all the time. Non-aggression with Kislev. Yeah, I'm sure. Don't really have much left, so...
What brings you to my mighty forge?
Thegan's errantry. Military alliance. No, I don't need an alliance with you. I'm gonna leave you as the odd man out there. Okay, Stromny. Now let's move on to Thorek.
Lord of Carrick-a-Zul.
Alright, we want the Silver Pinnacle. We want it now. Oh, alright, so I'm
Fight
fighting
for
them.
your old!
Decisive victory. Ooh, could sack that for another... Ah, no, I've got plenty of gold.
This'll do
occupy
for
that.
starters.
Artifact piece secured. The chain of binding. I think that gives me 4 of them now. Better dead. They should look insane. Crystal palaces, maybe. Yeah, they should look insane. The next thing I'm waiting to see is because they've done the mechanics for Cathay, Tzeentch, and Kislev. I guess the next one they're going to circle back to is Khorne. So what campaign mechanics does Khorne have? And if they don't show that, then I'm assuming they're going to jump to maybe showing off Nurgle. I think they've been showing off the Chaos factions in order, in the order they're laid out in the army book. Because I'm pretty sure in the army book you've got Khorne's units, then Tzeentch's, then Nurgle's, and then Slaanesh's. So I think they're doing the same. So we'll probably see Nurgle versus Slaanesh. Or we might see Nurgle versus the pre-order bonus, who knows? If we ever see the pre-order bonus. And they just start dropping hints.
The
Reforge
of a true Dawi warrior.
Well,
This
that's
magnificent
1, 2,
chain
that's
will
3
soon
done. Let's
be
reforge
reunited
again.
with its pendant.
Artifact reforged. Okay. I think in the victory conditions now. Oh, grudge removed. Cool. Character room gained. Grumbling 40 to 50. This is the lowest I've had it the whole game. Let's see. What do we need? We need to finish off Clan Eshin, of course. Oh, we need to get a few more summons. Yeah, that's not an issue. Ensure that total severity of grudges in the Great Book is no greater than 19. She's still got a way to go. And 5 artifacts, of which I've got 4. Alright, so what's the one I want to go for then? So we've got 1 piece of that one and 1 piece of that one. So who owns that piece?
Soon we will reclaim it.
Dark Elves, okay. And who owns that one?
The ones who took it will pay with their lives.
Dark Elves. Okay, so either way, I'm going to war with the Dark Elves. Unless I get these pieces.
It shall
who
be
has these?
reunited with the Dawi soon.
Okay, so unknown. Could be goblins.
I shall
And this
punish the
one-
thieves who took it.
Alright, so either way we're going to war with Dark Elves. So the one to take, I guess, is down the bottom. But Thorek is going to have to continue north and he can start wiping out the Skaven scum. Let's see. It's starting to get a bit difficult to track who's where. 'Cause they've got armies all over the place now. That's right, they've got another turn of recruiting. Then we had 2 armies just moving north here, I think.
Lord of Clan Morgrim.
So they're moving out. Where's the other one? Let's
What do
get
you
them
want?
at the underway stance.
I'll cast the runes.
Okay, then we had guys by 8 peaks. Alright, so I don't see the Skaven there. Ah, the Skaven. Oh, the Skaven are there as well. Alright,
Lord of
he's
Clan
bringing
Morgrim.
more troops into my lands. Alright, let's... Do you have the ability to lightning strike? I hope you do. Yes, you do. Alright, cool. Alright, you can attack Stromny. Attack him.
For cat.
Oh, I attacked the settlement by accident. Oh well. Don't matter. We took it back. Enemy killed in battle. Enemy killed in battle. Cool.
Vengeful Runelord.
Alright, I'll take care of this other Skaven next turn, if they don't disappear. Alright, let's see. So Stromny. Unassign skill points. Who's this? Bron. Oh, he's just sitting there doing very little at the moment, so you just give him that. He's just guarding Khemri for us. What do you think about Chaos Dwarves? Demon infused artillery sounds so cool. When I played on the tabletop, I never came up against Chaos Dwarves, and I never played with Chaos Dwarves. So I'm not sure how they're going to play. I'm thinking, of course, they're going to have that focus on the artillery, very powerful artillery, so it could. They're gonna have some really weak front lines, I think, with their slaves.
In these dark times,
But
perhaps we should stand together.
their high tier units are gonna be pretty good. I'm looking forward to them. Probably not as much as I am to the Ogre Kingdoms, because the Ogre Kingdoms are just so radically different from everyone else. Non-aggression pact. Yeah, I'll give you that. But no, I am looking forward to the Chaos Dwarves. Actually, I've been meaning to play with OVN Lost Factions to play the Chaos Dwarves there. We want to play them for a while. I downloaded everything I need for it, and I just played about with it for about 10 turns, but I haven't actually played a full campaign. So maybe that's what I'll do next, actually. And this is wrapped up. Let's move on to Chaos Dwarves. I actually want to get 2 series going at once. I'm just not sure who to do. Let's give you some public order. I suppose you couldn't hurt by having some public order. Right. So let's go through the lords again. Crag, where are you? Alright, you're moving north.
Heading out.
Alright, you're going to be moving this way.
I'm going.
Thorek, let's keep you going. Hang on. Who's this dude? I don't remember recruiting him.
Move.
Did I get him for free when I got one of the must have got him for free when I got one of the artifacts we created. Maybe I'll put him in the army, take out Slayers perhaps. Let's see, who else? It's Hands again. Groth, where are you? Ah, you finished recruiting there, so now it's time to move you up to here. Let's see. Thorek, gone through Hands. Stromny has moved. Oh no, Stromny has not moved. Back to Stromny. Oh, where did the bloody Skaven go now? There was a Skaven army by there. They go south for Apex. Right, I'm going to go south. I'm going to take a gamble that they went south. Okay, I don't think they went south. Stromny, we're looking at 153. Bron, yeah, nothing to do with you. Crag, Yadri, Gorak, that's everybody. Everybody that can move is moving. Excuse me for a sec. Whew. Better Dead. Oh, jeez. Thank you, Better Dead. Thank you for the $20 US. That's very, very nice of you. You know what, Better Dead? That's my first ever super chat. So thank you very much indeed. And I'll be sure to make a note of your name and give you a shout out for being so generous. So, gotta throw you out a few bones. Sorry, gotta throw you a few bones. Thanks for answering all the questions. Oh, it's my pleasure. If I can answer a question, I will try to do so. If I don't know the answer, then I'll be honest and say I have no fracking idea. Which should probably be a lot of questions you asked. I'd have no fracking idea, to be honest. Give them fire. Give diplomatic relations. What's this? Empire in flames. The manlings of Sigmar come pleading to us. They have witnessed our devastating flame weapons and beget that we share access to this technology. Diplomatic relations -5. Do we want to share? Yeah, give them the fire. I don't think they're going to use it against us. So, yeah, thank you very much for that, Better Dead. Thank you very much indeed. If you've got any more questions, please feel free to throw them at me. Right, Groth. What was I doing with Groth? That's right, Groth is off to Lamia, because Groth is going to pick up some siege equipment at Lamia. because we can build catapults here, I think. Yes, we can. So we're going to give him 2 of those, should do. And let's give him Thunder and Marksman. And then 1, 2, 3 Thunderers. No, okay, maybe just 2 Thunderers to keep it to 2 turns max. That's going to give us 19... Ah, so we don't really have much room in the way for... Don't have much room for Thanes or anything. Not that we can actually... I don't think we can recruit any there, can we? We've got plenty of cash. Let's upgrade this to give me access to more engineers. And... let's make sure that we get that there, and upgrade that, get this whole place tip-top shape. We can get anybody? Master engineers? Ah, we can. Cool. So we can get a master engineer for that army. So let's see. Tactician, perhaps? No. Ancestral Blood Grimnir. So nothing that's really going to benefit the army as a whole. No, that's a shame. Let's go for that one.
Aye, lad, what can I do?
Better Dad, lol, alright, I will. Do you think Ogre Kingdoms will be similar to the Beastman update? Similar in what way? Do you mean in that they won't be able to have settlements and they'll just destroy them, or are you thinking that they'll have a mechanic like the Beastmen do with their recruitment? I think there'll be more traditional recruitment than that. What do I envision for the Ogre Kingdoms? I think the Ogre Kingdoms... Alright, we know they're not going to have settlement walls, but they will have settlements. So I think they're going to play out a lot like Norska. Except you are not going to be fielding anywhere near as many troops. Now, for their mechanics, I think we might see Grom's Cauldron adapted in some way for them to satiate their hunger. Then, of course, we got their names, their big names. So there'll probably be a second mechanic for them. I'm sure they'll have some unique interaction with Cathay's trading caravans. I'd be surprised if they didn't have unique interaction with them. What else? I'm also thinking we might see, even though I don't think they were part of the army book, I think we might see some more unique takes on giants as part of the Ogre Kingdoms. If not at first, then maybe in a DLC. Because the Ogre Kingdoms did wipe out the giants in... what was their land called in the Mountains of Morn? Sky Peaks or something? I can't remember. But I think we might see some unique giants come with them. I'm really looking forward to seeing their monstrous cavalry and their monsters. I hope we get Yetis. I think Yetis would be cool. I mean, we've seen some of their cavalry, but I'm thinking the bigger things, the Stonehorns. Oh god, I can't wait to see the Stonehorns. That's going to be fantastic to see a big tribal chieftain riding on a Stonehorn into battle, just dwarfing everything. Except, of course, for the Kislevite bear, which looks like it's the biggest thing we have at the moment. No settlements thing. I think they will have settlements. But they might be limited like Norska is, because I think Norska can only take capitals and ports. So it might be that the ogres can only take capitals. I mean, I don't see why they would specifically go for ports. I don't see them taking ports if they have limitations. So they might just be limited to having faction capitals. Although that would be tricky because you'd have large parts of the map that they couldn't operate on. Maybe there'll be a mix of a standard and horde, so you might be able to have them as hordes as well. Actually, that probably sounds feasible, that there would be hordes too. Sounds like they're designed to roll over armies with big cav units. It was a long time ago that I played the tabletop, but when I did see them being played, that was that's what I saw a lot of. I mean, I didn't play with them. I had who did I use? I had Bretonian army for a while. I had a greenskins. I had a vampire counts. And there was another one. Mummies, of course. Did I say Tomb Kings? Yeah, the Tomb Kings. Vampire Counts, Tomb Kings, Greenskins, Bretonia. Yeah. And they were all painted like absolute shit. They all look terrible. Except maybe my zombie dragon for the vampires, I think, is the only one that I managed to put some real effort into and didn't turn out too badly. But everything else was a bit of a schmozzle.
Master Engineer at your service.
Can he move on to the join them? No, he can't. Alright. 2 o'clock. I'm afraid I'm actually going to have to wrap up here. I've got to take my cat Bashir to the vets. She has a 2:30 appointment. And the vets is about 20 minutes away. So I'll need to save it off and say goodbye, I'm afraid. But I would like to thank you guys for joining me. Extra special thank you, Better Dead, for that. What the hell are they called? Super chat. Yes. Thank you very much for the $20. It was very much appreciated. A lovely surprise. But look, take it easy. I hope you guys have a great night or great day, depending on where you are in the world. And then hopefully I'll catch you guys next time I stream. So, catch you later. Bye.